Hey everybody, welcome back to Something's in the Box, episode 3 from Super Comic Fun Time. I'm your host, MapleBob23. Here's your hastily drawn cartoon. That's supposed to be Darkseid. Sorry, felt tip markers aren't my medium. I can draw if I take my time, and I've been so busy with launching this channel that I just haven't had much time to practice drawing. But put that aside, this is your day, DC fans. You've been waiting for this. Some of you who were reading the end of the New 52 have already read this, but here is the Darkseid War Saga Omnibus from DC Comics. Ooh. That feels good. Start your engines. There we go. Now let's get this out. So here's the back of the book, and what a lovely back it is. And we will flip it over. There we go. Jeff Johns, Jason Fabok, Brad Anderson, Francis Manapul, Justice League. And we scooch it up. The Darkseid War Saga Omnibus. Well, let's take a look at this. Now, of course, this is going to be spoilers, so if you're planning on getting this and reading it and don't want to be spoiled, there's going to be mild spoilers of whatever we flip on. And I already know like one or two things from listening to other comic channels. But it's amazingly, I have not heard a whole lot about this event. I remember when, I think I just watched one of their videos yesterday, one of their older videos, when this was not an event yet, and Sal from Comic Pop was saying that this would be a crisis. So, an event-changing, a world-changing, a DC universe-changing event. And, of course, it's the year of Kirby, and I've stepped away from the microphone. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. It's the year of Kirby. This is one of Jack Kirby's more famous creations. This continues the New Gods, and of course I'm so looking forward to December 12th when the New Gods Complete Omnibus comes out. An incredible high note. Ooh, that makes it sound really good. Now, I think I've said before that I grew up a Marvel kid, but over the past couple of years since I came back to DC, thanks to Comixology and their incredible sales, so that's just telling us about Jeff Johns. Let's see what's under the dust cover. I've caught up with a lot of DC events, and I think into the 2000s, that has to be one of their best eras to date. I haven't looked at Rebirth yet. I have a Rebirth omnibus upstairs in my office that I did an unboxing for on my old channel, which I was not as dedicated to as this, and I'll probably bring that over here. I was shocked when I was bringing over the Secret Wars unboxing video I did there, and I noticed that one had gotten like 500 views, and of course it's been nearly a year, but I just didn't pay attention because I knew I wanted to launch Super Comic Fun Time. And so I would just do unboxings there occasionally. And so here, lots of red. Red seems to be the motif, red and black. Yeah, I can't say too much about the cover. It isn't like the Hulk cover or the Thor cover we looked at yesterday. And of course, it's not just black like the Swamp Thing cover that we looked at last week. But, you know, it's more subdued. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see. So there we go. We got the people who are responsible for it. Jeff Johns, Brad Anderson, Jason Farouk and Brad Anderson, and Jason Farouk, and Rob Lee. See, like sometimes it's hard to read these things. It's like they're going for some sort of staticky computer font. Okay. 5 years ago, the world was forever changed when Darkseid attacked. Okay, so they're talking there about the very beginning of the New 52's Justice League, I think. I can't remember if I read that one. I know, like, from Justice League, I read, I think I told you this in another video, The Trinity War and Forever Evil, which both of those were fun books. Okay, very nice artwork to start with. And let's see if get this up just a little bit. Sorry, my studio is my iPhone, and God is my co-pilot. But he's not my cameraman. I'm my own cameraman. And, you know, that's a rather poor thing to be, your own cameraman. Okay, Darkseid War Prologue, Part 1. So, ooh, this looks so good. I'm getting chills. So yesterday, after having all that fun unboxing the Thor and Hulk volumes, I looked at the Swamp Thing from last week, and I only read the introductory story, and that was a lot of fun. I'm going to read a couple of more issues from that. I don't think it'll be like Planet Hulk, where I'll be able to break it into chapters, so I might just read a couple of stories there and share them with you. Ooh, that's some nice art there. Wonder Woman. I still get this theme song from the 70s show in my head. Have not seen the new movie yet. I'm looking forward to it. I don't go to that many movies. I mostly go to the Marvel movies because I know I'm going to like those. Have not seen Batman versus Superman yet. I saw Man of Steel. I liked it up until the ending. I thought it was just so loud. And I still think the Richard Donner movie is my favorite Superman movie. Okay, let's flip a few pages ahead. Boom! You know, I'm a fan of the TV show The Prisoner, and a lot of times I just imagine the thunder that starts that show when I see a sound effect. Of course, that isn't quite that. More like the crack-a-coom or crack-a-doom. Ooh, that's very nice. Very nice. Well, I'm trying to think of a way. One of my jobs in running this YouTube channel is to do a lot of reading. Ooh, that's Metatron's chair. I'm a god now. Oh my god, I just spoiled it for myself. And you too, if you didn't know, Batman becomes a god. That could be very interesting. Wow, this book looks pretty awesome. Wow. Wow. That's the Lex Luthor that I knew back in the 70s. And like, I didn't read a lot of Superman books back then. I maybe had one when I was a kid. And I don't think even Lex Luthor was in it. But if you saw my video on Dynamite Magazine, that's what he wore in there. And then more recently, I got the Superman Spider-Man team up in a collection of team ups, and that's what Lex Luthor wore in those days in the 70s. Superman, God of Strength. So this looks like it's going back to the gods theme with the superheroes too. So like, you know, you've got Batman becoming a god. You've got Superman, God. Oh, here's the black Superman. Wow, I am hungry. I wonder if that's the, let's see. Nope, I don't think I see a Black Lantern ring. Ooh. I'm going to dub him Penguin Superman. Okay, with nice religious theme. I remember in, was it Duke Nukem 3D, there was this time where you walk into a church and it turns into like this thing run by aliens. And I think that was taken from Doom, but I can't remember because Doom takes place on Mars. Darkseid War, Shazam, Mightiest. Okay. Wow, I still want to open that box, that package I showed you on the National Comic Book Day video, the one with the old DC comics from the 70s. I'm so looking for an excuse to open that up, so please request it down in the comments and give me that excuse. I would say the favorite book I've read so far since I've come back to comics was 52. I like a lot of stuff about Infinite Crisis. I love Countdown to Infinite Crisis. I love like Project OMAC and those other lead-ins. I like most of them. I don't like Infinite Crisis itself that much. It's okay, but it just seems like, you know, I guess it's like the original Crisis. It's not really a story. I mean, it's a story, but I think the original Crisis is more of a story than Infinite Crisis was, but all the stories surrounding it were really good. Detroit. Wow. Boom, another boom. Ah, I love those sound effects. Ooh. Batman looking not very happy. What is it now? It's Monty Python's Flying Circus. Oh, It's a boy. So, children are born. Huh. Wow. Okay. Oh, look, there's Darkseid. I don't think we've seen him yet, have we? Well, maybe earlier. I get sucked in sometimes when I'm trying to think of things to say, and I don't always notice what I'm looking at. This book looks awesome. So this is about 500 pages of awesome. Darkseid versus the Anti-Monitor. I remember in the original Crisis on Infinite Earths, Darkseid has this cameo, and he decides not to intervene because I guess the fourth world is outside our regular time. Ooh, cool. So here we go. I've seen some of these. I wish I would have got these when they were first offered. I saw like you could get a bundle of the Looney Tunes, and yeah, that is awesome. Wile E. Coyote as Cyborg. I'm not sure who's the female rabbit. That's like past my time. I know like Porky Pig had Petunia Pig. Let's see, Tasmanian Devil as Flash. I don't know if I buy Bugs Bunny as Superman, but I guess he is sort of the Superman of the Looney Tunes. I don't know that. I mean, why is he Aquaman? I would reverse those two, but maybe that's why they did it, because ducks, you know, they're waterfowl. Oh, that's kind of nice. Checking the camera. Darkseid Wars sketchbook. So yes, that's going to do it for this episode, and I'll try to bring you some tales from this tome as soon as I can get to them. Let me know what you think down in the description. Remember to like. Remember to subscribe if you haven't yet. And did you read this? I mean, this is a very recent story. Did you read this in when it was coming out in the individual issue format? What did you think of it? It looks pretty awesome. I hope you enjoyed it if you did read it. So I'm going to sign off here. I was going to say what I'm going to do later on. I'm going to, I think I already said Swamp Thing. I think I'm going to do a little bit of reading there and get a video up for you guys on that. November 17th, I should get Zombie with a Shotgun 2. That's an approximate date, so somewhere around there. And we'll just keep looking for good fun time comic books. Let me know anything down below that you would like me to cover. I also wanted to mention JLI, Justice League International, which I talked about one of their books in, I think, the second issue, second episode of From the Pile. They came out about a week ago with, the same week as Swamp Thing, with the Justice League International Omnibus Volume 1. I didn't get it, but I wanted to put it out there because I saw a JLI Twitter account tweeting about it, and people should talk about it, especially if it's a beloved series. It's not my time. I don't know if I'll get to it. Maybe one day I'll hire a partner and I'll be able to get twice as much work done for you guys. But for now, remember, I love you. And of course, remember to hit the like. Let's see, there we go. Hit the like, the thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe. Share and tell your friends. Read comics. Keep reading comics. Thank you. Bye.